Hello everyone from Facebook, from Instagram and YouTube Foodie TV channel. Thank you for joining this live session today on Wednesday. Thank you for everyone who's watching us all over the world in Australia, New Zealand and Europe. Today we have the Thermocook Pro M 3.0 and I'm going to show you, as I said, shrimp curry inside it. So first I have the slicing and grating attachment that comes with the Thermocook. First I want to slice up my green pepper. So there's two sides for the slicer. One is to slice, so I have the slicer in and the lid. Now in the Thermocook, we've got the automatic programs. So I'm going to automatic programs and then going to the food processor program. Of course, I have the tamper or the pusher. So I'm going to start with slicing up the green pepper. And that's it. Super easy to slice with a slicer. And super easy to remove the accessories from the Thermocook. I'm going to put the sliced pepper in a bowl because I want to use it later on during the recipe. And with the Thermocook comes the multifunctional blades, which is here to chop the ingredients. This is it. It's of stainless steel, of course. So I'm going to have it inserted in the bowl. Super easy to assemble. You just put it in and it will automatically locks. So we have the four blades inside. And now I'm going to chop the onions and the garlic with the ginger. So I have the onions in, the fresh ginger, and the garlic cloves. Close the lid. Now, since it's not a preset built-in recipe in the Thermocook, I'm doing it on my own. I'm going to go and use the manual cooking mode, which is the DIY function. And I want to chop up the ingredients. I've got onions, garlic, and ginger. I want to chop them up. Let's go to 8 seconds at speed 6 and start. So the multifunctional blade is here to chop our ingredients. In just 8 seconds, they're perfectly chopped. As you can see, they're perfectly even, perfectly chopped, and ready to be cooked. I just scrape down the sides with the spatula that comes with the Thermocook. And look how easy it is to remove one attachment and insert the other. We just remove the multifunctional blades, and I want to insert the butterfly whisk, or the it's here to stir without blending without chopping. We just want to stir our ingredients and saute them on high temperatures without chopping any further chopping. So I'm gonna have the butter in as well and a little bit of olive oil. Closing the lid and going back to the manual cooking function, the DIY function. Temperature, since we have oil inside the jug and we don't have any watery ingredients, I can go up to 120 degrees. So I just go to 120 degrees and time I'm going to saute the ingredients for 4 minutes and speed 1. Now, just like you're cooking on the stove, you just want to stir the ingredients and not fast stirring. So speed 1 is perfect to stir all the ingredients without mushing or shredding any further. So for this, we have the lid cap, which is over here. Since we want to saute the ingredients and we want all the water to evaporate from the jug, we will have the lid cap open. So this is the perfect for steaming. We open the lid cap and it heats up fast to saute the onions, the garlic, and the ginger. So first we use the slicer attachment to slice our green pepper, and it's completely for free with the Thermocook. As I said, one side is for slicing, the other side is for grating. You can grate cheese, you can do cabbage, for example, for a coleslaw, or you can do a gratin dauphinois, you can grate or shred or slice any vegetables like zucchini, tomatoes, potatoes, cucumber, or anything else. And it just takes seconds. I don't know if you can see, but there's the evaporation process being done here. So we have all the water being evaporated from the lid cap, which is perfect for sauteing the onions and garlic. It's a super easy recipe. So after the onions are being cooked, we're gonna add the green pepper with the shrimps and the spices. If you guys have any questions, please do let me know in the comments so I can get to you as soon as possible. And I invite you all to join the Thermocook Adventures group on Facebook. It's a great community where you can see others that have the Thermocook and they can share recipes. It's a very friendly community. Everyone shares tips, tricks, and recipes, and you can always be notified with these live sessions. And you're gonna have like a really good time on the group. Now, with the Thermocook comes 20 plus automatic programs. Programs for soup, for dough making, sauces, yogurt, steaming, and way more. Let me just take you into the automatic programs. So at any time while you're cooking, you can go back and it continues cooking in the background. And I'm going to go to the automatic programs. Here you've got the adapted cooking, which is the DIY, which is what we're using now. Second one is the weight function, the weighing. And boil water, it's fast to boil water. The chop setting, the slow cooking mode, the kneading dough function. If you want to do some bread, you can just use this function. It's for 3 minutes. It makes perfect dough every time. And the steaming function, the food processor, which we use right now with the slicer, the fermentation program if you're into doing some yogurts, the sous vide function, the turbo mode, and the most precious one that everyone uses and loves is the auto clean function, which, like the Thermocook, auto cleans itself deeply. I've got a comment. I didn't get what function you used for saute. To saute the ingredients, it's not a preset function. We're using the DIY function, which is the manual cooking mode. We use 120 degrees at speed 1 and for 4 minutes. Let's go back. So it now reached 90 degrees Celsius and it's the 40 seconds, the 4 minutes, sorry, are about to be done and speed 1. Now with the Thermocook comes, of course, the guide where you know all the veggies or fruits, for how long you want to chop them, how they turn out. As you can see. And now I want to add the green pepper. I want to continue sauteing for 3 minutes. Continue at 100 degrees Celsius for 3 minutes, and also speed one. Now we get a lot of questions if you can cook without any speeds or any attachments. You can definitely do that. The Thermocook jug, you can remove any attachments and cook at speed zero. For example, if you want to do rice is super easy with the Thermocook. You can always steam rice using the inner basket. It's also of stainless steel, just like all the other accessories. And you can have the rice inside the water, or the stew being cooked inside the bowl, and you've got the rice inside the basket being steamed. Or there's another way, which I always use, is to do the rice directly inside the jug. For that, you're going to need 250 grams of rice, or you can go up to 450 grams of rice, which is perfect for a family of six, for example, or even eight. And you've got the rice inside, it's clean, it's rinsed. Then you add the water, some butter or oil, a pinch of salt, and you just close the lid. You don't insert any attachment. You cook at 100 degrees Celsius, speed zero, since there's no attachments, and for 18 minutes you'll get perfectly cooked rice. Of course, brown rice takes longer. It takes around 28 minutes to be fully cooked. So it's super easy to cook rice directly inside the bowl and as well inside the inner basket. Now, since you're doing like, you can do a full meal inside the thermocook. You can do the sauce inside the jug, just like we're doing now, or the stew, or for example, a bolognese sauce. Then inside the inner basket, you can have the rice or whatever, like quinoa, brown rice. It can be steamed while you're cooking the sauce inside the jug. And then you can insert the steaming basket, the large one. It's around 5 liters, which is a huge. If you want to have some veggies inside to steam, like zucchini, broccoli, carrots, for example, you can steam at the same time while everything is being cooked. And in the in the shallow basket, it's also of stainless steel that sits on top of the large basket. You can have the chicken, the fish, the salmon being steamed as well while you're cooking the sauce, the quinoa, the rice, the veggies, and the fish. So you have a full meal for 8 people just in like 20, 25 minutes, and that's it. It's super easy. And you can see in the built-in recipes, you've got a lot of recipes where you can use all the attachments. Now, a lot of people see the built-in recipes and ask if they can double the amount of the recipes. Of course, you can double the amount of the recipes. Sometimes it might take a bit longer, but the Thermocook has a jug of 3 liters, which is huge. For a family of eight, it's perfect. Plus, you can always cut down the recipes into half if you're like the recipes do tell this recipe is for 4 people or 6 people. The Thermocook can do for two, for one. You can cook for as much as you want, and it's perfect. We've got everything being sauteed together. Just scrape down the sides, and now I'm gonna insert or add the shrimps, just like that. I want to add the curry powder and a little bit of stock powder. Close the lid and continue cooking at 100 degrees Celsius for 5 minutes, speed one. Now, for example, because I want to get the sauce a bit thicker, I can open the lid cap to cook the shrimps and simmer the sauce. At the moment and on the Thermocook, we've got around 1,300 recipes, and we're working on adding even more recipes each and every month with new categories. Like last month, for example, we had the pet-friendly category, which has plenty of cat and dog food for your pets. They're super easy to make with the Thermocook, and you've got all the recipes in there. And it's super easy to follow the recipes, where it tells you how to do everything. So let me take you into the built-in recipes, keep cooking in the background, and go to automatic recipes. Now on the left side, you've got the categories: appetizers, baby food, baking and bread, breakfasts, Christmas, desserts, dough, drinks, Halloween, healthy, mains, pet-friendly, quick dinners, rice, salads, dips and spreads, side dishes, soups, basics, and vegetarian. We've got a wide variety for all these categories. For example, let's go into the first recipe I see is the aglio olio. First, you've got all the ingredients needed for the recipe, and next, we've got the steps, and finally, the utensils you want to use in the recipe. Now, I can't click on Start Cooking since we are in a preset program right now, but this is how easy it is. And you can search for any recipe. For example, if you've got, let's say, risotto, for example, which is one of my favorites. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 risotto recipes from simple mushroom risotto, meat, asparagus, chicken, and apricot, mushroom quinoa risotto. We've got a wide variety. And as I said, we're working on adding more recipes each and every month. Let's go back to the adapted cooking, the DIY function. Now, a lot of questions around if you can adapt your own recipes. Of course, you can adapt your own recipes using the DIY function. And if you're not sure on how to adapt it or how to convert it from a stove recipe to a thermocook recipe, you can always send the recipe to us. We've got 24/7 support on Facebook, or via email, over the phone, and you can just DM me on Facebook with the recipe, and I can convert it to you and send it over. And if you want, at the moment, we can add it to you to the thermocook. So any recipe you want to see on the thermocook, you may ask us. If you have the recipe, we can add it for you. And if you want a new recipe, we can just add it with a new update each and every month. Now, this is for the time being. For the future, we're working on a new system where you can add your own recipes directly into the phone app, and it's going to show on the Thermocook directly. So there's a phone app for the Thermocook, which you can check all the recipes inside. You can have a supermarket list and do weekly planning for 2 3 months. You can add all the whatever you want, like the recipe, to the weekly planning, and it will show you directly in the supermarket what you need to get. You can just pick whatever you have, and the others will go to another list. It's super easy to work around, and we are always here for you. So if you've got any questions, just let us know. So we're 30 seconds away from the shrimps being done. Now today, I'm gonna add the rice inside the inner basket, just to show you how you can steam the rice while you're cooking the curry inside. Smells really good, by the way. And that's it. For safety reasons, you have to wait for 5 seconds before being able to open the lid. Look at that. Look at that. The shrimps are fully cooked. I don't know if you can see that. It smells incredible. You just want to give it a little stir with the spatula. And I'm gonna add the coconut milk. And for now, I'm gonna add a little bit of heavy cream just to thicken the sauce up. And let me show you how you can use the inner basket to steam the rice. I'll insert the inner basket over here. As you can see, it doesn't touch the water. It stops at this level. So insert the basket in and place the rice inside. And now I want to close with the lid. I will keep the lid cap closed because I want the rice to be steamed. Now for this, I'll continue cooking at 100 degrees Celsius. Time, I'll go up to 10 minutes and speed 1. You can always cook at speed 0, as I've said. I will cook at speed 0 to show you how. So just at any time, you can edit the speed from 0 up to 12. And that's it. The rice is being steamed. The sauce is being cooked to get a full meal. Now, the rice would take more than 10 minutes, but I just want to show you, because we don't have a lot of time, I want to show you how you can do the rice, how you can steam the rice inside the bowl with the stew being cooked. I cannot look up online recipes or unable to download recipes on the Thermo. If you have the Thermocook Pro M 3.0, you can, whenever we have a software update, you just get a message on the Thermocook when it's connected to the Wi-Fi, and it will ask you if you want to update to the new software. Just click on yes. It will take around 1 to 2 minutes, and the new recipes would show. Plus, at the moment, we have an online sheet where you can see all what's new, all the new recipes. And as I've said, you can see all the recipes as well. So if you're looking for something, for example, um, vegetarian, for example, you just search for vegetarian recipes and they will show all there. Plus, whenever, like as I've said, if you have any recipe you want to add to the Thermocook, you can't see it there, please do let us know and we can add it for you. Now, let me take you again to the accessories, which comes with the Thermocook. First, we've got the multifunctional blades with the 4 sharp blades for chopping ingredients. You can use that in all the recipes because you can go from speed 0 to 12, so you can always use this as the main one. Or you've got the butterfly whisk, which we have inside now, which is my favorite because you always want to stir the ingredients without shredding anything. You just use the butterfly whisk. And another one is the paddle, the kneading paddle. It's for dough making, for kneading, and for sautéing. So, for example, if you've got butter with the prawns inside and a little bit of garlic, for example, you just want to sauté them to without any other ingredients. You can always use the paddle to stir everything together without shredding any ingredients. Plus, as I've said, you've got the slicer and the shredder attachment that comes completely for free with the Thermocook. One side is for slicing, the other side is for shredding, and the lid. And of course, the 2 steaming baskets with a capacity of 5 liters and 2 liters. They're super large, and you can always place them on top. Just open the lid, insert the inner basket, and then this one over here, and you close with the lid. And that's it. Also, it comes with a spatula for sure, and 24/7 support. You can always reach out via email, phone number called Fruity, or on the Facebook Adventures group, Thermocook Adventures group, or Fruity Family. And I really recommend you join the Thermocook Adventures group. There's plenty of tips and tricks, and you can always there's always special offers, and we always share the offers on the group before they go live on the website. Now, at the moment, there's a flash sale, a massive sale on the Fruity website, and the Thermocook is included, so you can get the Thermocook at a less price. Just go ahead and check it out. The sales are really good. Just want to take a peek. Now, the cleaning function, or how to clean the Thermocook, it's super easy to clean. Whenever you're done with the recipe, you just empty the Thermocook, add 500 grams of water and some dishwashing drops. You close the lid and you go to the automatic program, the self-cleaning. It will heat up to 55 degrees Celsius and then start turning for 2.5 minutes for a deep cleaning. So it's going to be all cleaned up. Plus, all the accessories with the jug and all the accessories, since they are stainless steel, you can put them in the dishwasher. They're totally dishwasher safe. And this is like a real relief. We've got 4 minutes left. As I've said, the rice needs more than 10 minutes to be steamed, but because we don't have much time, I'm just showing you how you can steam. If you've got any questions, please do let me know. Okay, so usually the mashed potatoes is one of everyone's favorite. It's the built-in recipe. The mashed potato is really easy to make, but I can check it out for you and like let you know what happened over there. Have you steamed them in the large baskets or the inner baskets? Can you just let me know so I can try it out for you? But usually, like everyone loves the mashed potatoes, and there's the sweet mashed potatoes as well. The mashed sweet potatoes is really good. But usually, like the mashed potatoes is a star here with customers. And at any time, you can use this. For example, now we're cooking at speed 0. I want to increase speed 1 just to stir it for a couple of seconds. So I go up to speed 1 and confirm. It starts moving. Also, you've got the reverse function. So you've got first temperature, time, speed, and direction. So now it's turning right. I want to make it to turn left. I just click on left and confirm, and it starts the reverse function. Let's go back to right. Confirm. And that's it. Oh, okay, regarding the eggs, we do have a recipe. It's on YouTube. I've made it as well. If you can go to Fruity TV YouTube channel, there's a scrambled egg recipe there on the Fruity TV YouTube channel. There's the Thermocook playlist. Just go there and you'll see the scrambled eggs. You'll see teriyaki, beef teriyaki. It's really good as well. But the scrambled eggs is like a super easy recipe you can make. And if you really want something really good, just go to the automatic recipes and search for my name. Just search for Ryan, and you'll see a couple of recipes that I've added them. They're my own recipes. They're super good. You can try them out. Plus, soon I'm gonna add some salad dressings in there and an Oriental hummus recipe that's also super simple and easy to make. No chemicals, no aluminum. No, they're all of stainless steel. Every attachment is of stainless steel and really good material. All the attachments, they're of stainless steel. And you've got a 2-year warranty. And of course, there are no chemicals at all. I don't know if you can see the steam. So after 10 minutes, the smell is incredible, by the way. We've got, I want to show you the rice. Of course, it needs more time. It needs more time, of course, but it's being steamed. And you have the sauce thickening up, and everything is cooked. So to steam the rice, you might want to go up to 25 minutes that way. Just look at that. Here's a great brown curry stew. Mhm. I'm gonna taste it. Yum, 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 yum. It's a really good recipe. I want to add it to the Thermocook, to the built-in recipes next in the next update. So to continue steaming the rice, just insert it back in, close the lid, and it needs like 15 more minutes to be steamed. 100 degrees Celsius, 15 minutes. And let's go to speed 0 and start. So in 15 minutes, we'll get perfectly steamed rice. We have our simmered stew with prawns. It's really good. It's the shrimp curry stew, yes. So that's it for today. A very easy and simple recipe. And I showed you over the Thermocook Pro M 3.0. Once again, it's on sale on the Fruity website, fruity.com.au and .co.nz. It's really like the sale price is really good at the moment. Just go there, and if you need any assistance, please let us know. If you need, we do always do one-on-one live sessions before you buy, so you get a more bit better view on the thermocook. You can ask whatever you want questions. We can show you whatever recipes you need to see before going ahead and getting the thermocook. So we're always here for you. You can always join the Thermocook Adventures group or direct message me on Facebook or call the Foodie office. 24/7 support. We're here for you. And thank you so much for joining today. Thank you for everyone who watched. And thank you for my beautiful team that's over here helping in the backstage. Thank you, everyone, for joining.